Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, Diamonds and Washi. My name is Katie, and today I am here with week 1 of Drills and Chills. Drills and Chills is a fall and Halloween diamond painting event that takes place from September 1st to October 31st. I'm co-hosting with my friend Lindsay from Emeralds and Fairy Lights, and we are doing these weekly videos each week throughout the event, giving away a ton of prizes and hopefully helping you really get into and celebrate the spirit of all things fall and Halloween. So like I said, this is my week 1 video. Lindsay's gonna have a week 1 video as well. And we both have multiple prizes to give away, all thanks to the donations of our amazing event sponsors. Most of our sponsors are offering discount codes or event themed products to work with. So I'll have a list of our sponsors linked in the description box of this video. Please go and take a look, do some shopping. I am about to go do some shopping after I finish filming this video with you all. But if you're here to find out how do I enter for these weekly prizes you're telling me about, I'm just going to ask you to stick around till a little bit closer to the end. I'm going to give you some instructions. But for now, what I thought we could do today was to help get myself at least in the mindset of fall is I thought we could do some fun fall tag questions, maybe some would you rathers, depending on how our time goes. And feel free to answer along in the comments if you would like. This is not required and this is not part of entering for the weekly prize. You don't have to like answer along with all of them or anything like that. I will give you instructions on what exactly you do need to do later in the video. I thought we could do this whip and chat style. I'm going to work on my first Drills and Chills project myself. It's this really cute like cat under a fall umbrella. It's called Under My Umbrella by Diamond Art Club and the artist Marilyn Kazanabe. If you're interested, I believe it's an Amazon exclusive kit and I'll have it linked in the description box of this video as well. So let me open up this section. I have our list of fall questions pulled up, and if you are brand new and you're going, wait a second, hold up, what's Drills and Chills? I'm so lost. What are you talking about? If you want to find out more about the event, how to enter, what all it entails, like what are the guidelines and whatnot, are there grand prizes, I will link to my kickoff video below, which I promise will go into all kinds of detail, outlining what sort of the guidelines of the event are and the different ways that you can participate. We've really enjoyed seeing the different projects you guys have been working on already. A quick note here though, just a quick little like business paperwork side of things. If you have sent me an email checking in on if your entry has gone through or something like that and you haven't received a response from me yet, I just want to say thank you for your patience and understanding. I've been getting around 30 to 50 emails a day with regards to the event, which is completely fine, but I hope you understand like that's why I might have a little bit of a backlog and be a little bit slower in responding to your emails or messages. I'm going to do my best. If you do have an event related question, I know that yes, I have like a Facebook profile and Instagram and stuff. Email is absolutely the best way to try to get a hold of me, especially during this event. And I'm going to really do my best to get back to everyone as quickly as I can. Okay, so with that out of the way, I have my iced coffee and I have my diamonds, I have my tools. Let me grab a color and let me grab a question. So the first question that I'm going to be answering on this tag list, which by the way, I'll have this list of tag questions, the link, the source that it's from, because I didn't come up with them. It's from, it looks like a Crafty Lab spelled with a K. It looks like a blog. I'll have it linked below. If you happen to be a diamond painting or a crafting or whatever creator and you want to answer these questions and do like a tag on your own channel, absolutely, please feel welcome to do so. You don't have to ask my permission. These questions aren't mine or anything. The more the merrier. So the first question is, do you have any fall traditions? And I do. So I'm the mom of a couple of little ones. I have a couple of young boys, and we have a pumpkin patch that we really like to go to every year near us. They actually, if you're in Southern California, if you're in Orange County and haven't been here before, if you have kids, it's called the Irvine Park Railroad, and they have just a really, really cute setup for fall. Lots of cute photo spots that tend to be the same. They have tend to have a lot of the same ones year after year. And so I have those really, really cheesy but cute pictures of like my kids by the "this is how tall you are" pumpkin year over year that I get to compare and just be, you know, a really silly parent like that. But they have, it's not like a real pumpkin patch, like it's just you can pick out some pumpkins kind of area, and then they do have a little train that you can ride on around the park too. So it's a really cute setup. That's a really fun fall tradition that I have now that I have kids. when I lived in I grew up and I lived in Ohio. It was fall traditions all sort of revolved around like marching band and like high school football and stuff like that. So those are my kind of main associations with fall and kind of fall traditions. I suppose you could argue that getting a pumpkin drink at Starbucks could also be like a non-kid related fall tradition that I have. So question number 2, I actually really like this one. Okay, so disclaimer, if you've been doing drills and chills for especially if you've been doing it for a few years, you may have noticed a pattern that most years I do for one of these weekly videos, do some tag questions. You'll see some fall questions in September. And then one of my October weekly videos will end up being some Halloween tag questions. And I really enjoy doing that. I really enjoy hearing what your guys' responses are. But I kept kind of, when I would search year over year, would find a lot of the same articles with questions. And so I was happy that I was like, oh, I think I found some ones that are a little different from past years, in case, those of you that are participating year over year going, Katie, we're having deja vu. Okay, anyway, so question number 2 is going to be, if you could only pick one cozy fall clothing item, what would it be? Cozy fall clothing item. That is tricky. I'm like leggings or like a cozy scarf or a cozy hoodie. I am having a hard time getting in the mindset of fall right now because we're currently in the middle of an extreme heat wave in California. We are supposed to hit 106 degrees today. Like at this very moment is above 100 degrees Fahrenheit outside. So I'm thinking I can't wrap my brain around cozy fall clothing items at all right now because that just makes me want to sweat even more thinking about it. But no, like probably leggings. I do really love some cozy leggings. And when it's cool enough that I can wear a scarf, that's also, I'm a fan. Okay, number 3, what movie or TV show reminds you of fall? Oh, that's a good question. I mean, there's obvious ones like Hocus Pocus. Gosh, I feel like this question, there was something related to this that did come up in one of last year's tag questions, and there was a really obvious answer that I didn't think of then and I'm not thinking of now. TV shows, I mean, I guess I could say like one of my favorite TV shows is Supernatural, and like if we're not just talking fall, we're also talking Halloween. It's like, well, there can be some like spooky monsters in Supernatural, so technically you'd say that reminds me of fall. I guess that's what I would go with. Yeah, either like Hocus Pocus or Supernatural. Cozy fall, though. I don't know. Be curious to read what you guys answer if you decide to answer this one. Number 4, what's your favorite fall comfort food? Such a good one. Okay, favorite fall comfort food. I am a big fan of all of the pumpkin things that Trader Joe's gets in around this time of year. I will forever have kind of a fond association with their pumpkin bars. Now my kids are big fans, but I really like those. They also, I think this is probably really regional. Our Trader Joe's gets in what's called Kringles, and there's different seasonal flavors that they'll have from time to time, and they get a pumpkin one in the fall that's really, really delicious. It's like I think it's Danish pastry. So good. And then other fall comfort food. Again, it's kind of a drink, but like the pumpkin cream cold brew from Starbucks is one of my favorites. I've had it one time this year, and it was delicious. It was really, really delicious. I also, again, kind of calling back to my roots in Ohio, I really enjoy like hot apple cider if it's really cold out. That can be a really good option too. Yeah, that's what I go with. Number 5, where would you want to travel during the fall? This is very, very easy for me. Like I said, I grew up in Ohio and then moved to Southern California when I was right after I graduated college. And I very, very, very much miss fall in Ohio. I think that it's the best time of year there. And I feel like no place does fall like the Midwest. And so absolutely, like, I would love to travel back to Ohio in the fall. It's something I keep meaning to try to do. It's harder now that I have kids that, they're in school, and so not wanting them to miss school during the fall or something like that, it gets kind of tricky. But the colors in fall, the crisp, like cool weather, and there's something about the blue of the skies that you you don't get anywhere else, but maybe that's just the smog in Southern California. I don't know. There's nothing like fall in the Midwest, and like the apple picking, fresh produce. Give me all the nostalgic, cheesy stuff, and I'm absolutely here for it. Yeah. Number 6, the question is, do you prefer the cozy side of fall or the spooky Halloween aspect? I think for me, I don't know. I want to answer both. Probably more the fall side of things, though. I don't really go like super, super spooky. I'm like spooky light. I think I like just fall itself generally a little bit more, even though a lot of the kits you'll see me working on for Drills and Chills will likely be technically more qualifying on the Halloween side of things, because for some reason I have a lot of witch kits. I think it's because a lot of the artists that I gravitate towards do a lot of witches, like Chrisabug. So, and are also available as diamond paintings. So, but fall, like this one, it's like, this is really what I look at, and it just makes me smile. It makes me really, really happy. So I think probably more the fall side of things than Halloween for me. Number 7, what is your favorite fall scent? Sweet cinnamon pumpkin from Bath and Body Works. I haven't gotten anything yet this year. I should go poke my head into a Bath and Body Works. I'm sure they have their fall stuff out at this point. Excuse me. They've had that scent for a really long time. I used to be someone that really burned their 3-wick candles a lot because they would, last a long time. And absolutely their sweet cinnamon pumpkin was my favorite. A lot of their scents I feel like are a little overpowering and they're just too much, and they just smell like chemicals at a certain point. But sweet cinnamon pumpkin, I've always been a fan of. Also, just generally like straight cinnamon. There's something about that just is so clean that I really enjoy. But I don't know if you'd say that cinnamon is specifically fall or if that's more Christmas, winter. I don't know. But yeah, that's what I'd go with. Question number 8 is, what song or album screams fall to you? Probably Evermore by Taylor Swift. I'm a huge Swiftie. Hopefully not of the obnoxious variety, but I do absolutely thoroughly love her music, and Evermore has very cozy fall vibes to me. And like the what's the full version of she like a sad autumn girl version of All Too Well, 10-minute version. It's really something. But no, just like the flannel and her whole sort of themes and vibes of Evermore, probably that really strongly reminds me of fall. Question number 9, if you were gonna go to a fall dinner party, what dish are you bringing? I don't really cook. I don't enjoy cooking. I like baking, so maybe something baked, like zucchini, like chocolate chip zucchini bread or chocolate chip pumpkin bread would be really good. The ingredients for s'mores, I could be the s'mores person, bring all the good stuff for s'mores. Yeah, or like I had a really good, we used to host a Halloween party every year before we had kids. I had found a recipe for a really, really, really delicious caramel apple sangria. It was so good and it was so simple. What all was in it? It involved like caramel vodka and I think like a white wine, and there was something else you did a splash of in it that I'm not remembering what it was. And then you chopped up a bunch of apples and put that in there, and it just all soaked, and you could like eat the apples, and it was like after you finished, the actual liquid part of your drink, and it was like second drink. It was so good. Oh man, that was so good. I haven't thought about that in a long time. Yeah, so something like that probably is what I would bring along. Last of the questions, then there's some would you rathers, is what is your favorite fall activity? I like taking my kids to the pumpkin patch because they have so much fun. It's so cute to see how they change year over year. And it feels like it is just the closest taste of fall that I'm going to get out here in Southern California. So that's my favorite fall activity. When I lived in Ohio, it would have been things like going to, there was this, I'm trying to think, like, do I want to give the name of it or is this giving too much? There was a place where you could go that had like apple picking and a corn maze, and it's been open for years and years and years now, but we would go there sometimes. There was also, this won't give anything away, I do remember loving going to the Miller Sports Sweet Corn Festival when I lived in Ohio, and the Circleville Pumpkin Show, like the kind of like festival things where there's all the kinds of delicious like food and like kind of fair atmosphere and stuff that all happened in the fall. So, okay, those are the questions. Now there were some fun, I think, would you rathers in here that I thought we could go through, and then we'll talk about some prizes. So I'm not stringing you along too long. So, okay. Let's see. Should we do some food related ones or like location related ones? Let's see. Okay, let's do these. Would you rather go on a hayride or visit a corn maze? For me, it would be a hayride because I can like curl up and have like my hot drink in my hand and just kick back and chill and chat. Corn maze sounds like work and like a recipe to get lost. I have no sense of real direction when it comes to mazes. Number 2, would you rather go apple picking or carve pumpkins at home? I think apple picking. I think I'd rather go apple picking. I love crisp, like in season fall apples. Yeah, it would have to be that for me. Number 3, would you rather attend a harvest festival or an Oktoberfest party? My husband would be like the Oktoberfest party. He likes different kinds of like beer and trying different kinds of beers. So that sounds right up his alley. Probably a harvest festival for me. That sounds like there'd be more like yummy food and just kind of more cozy vibes. Yeah. Number 4, would you rather have pumpkin spice all year round or gingerbread all year round? Oh, pumpkin spice, hands down. Gingerbread is okay, but it's like, I don't have big feelings about it as far as like loving it. I don't hate it, but I'm just like, it's there, I guess. I'm like, also gingerbread. No, I'm in fall mode right now. I cannot possibly think about winter and Christmas. Number 5, would you rather go for a nature walk or watch a football game? This is so funny because the introvert and like the nostalgia are warring in me because fall and football are linked hand in hand with me, for me. But also I'm such an introvert that I'm like, that's a lot of people. That just seems like a lot of peopling to do. So can I go to the football game until like halftime and then go take a nature walk? Yeah, that'd be my choice. Number 6, would you rather host a baking party or a costume party? Oh shoot, well, we've done costume parties. Like when we did Halloween parties at our home, we would do like costumes and we would do like voting on who had the best costume and stuff and give away prizes. But baking, like, that sounds really fun too. I think though, for sake of just what I enjoy and I wish I could get back to doing, I'd probably say a costume party though, because I do miss that. And you know how I said that in our costume parties, we would give away prizes? I think now is a great time for me to go ahead and insert a bit about, let's talk about prizes and what I can be giving away this week. So I'll be right back. All right, so first what I'd love to do is tell you what I am giving away and talk about our sponsors that are doing this week's giveaways in my video, and then I'm going to tell you how to enter. So this week I have, let me count them. I have eight prizes to give away here in my video, and Lindsay has another different set of prizes to give away. So if you're wanting to enter for both of our videos giveaways, you will need to watch both of our videos and follow the instructions respectively on each of our videos. So let me take a quick drink, and then we can dive into it. So a lot of these sponsors I'm working on doing some shopping from, and you'll see some highlights from me with actual things in front of me in later videos during the event. But for now, I'm just gonna tell you what I do know about them and hope that you will go and share some love to them. Like I said, they'll be linked in our sponsor doc below, and also this week's sponsors I'll try to have linked directly in the description box. So the first prize I'll be giving away is a Bijou Bliss tray. They've created some Drills and Chills themed trays for this event, and actually they're the ones that created the tray that I'm using in this video, which this is one of last year's Drills and Chills trays, which is really fun. And then I'm also giving away a $20 gift card to Crafts with Crashley, and they did some on-theme release papers for this event. And then I'm also giving away a $25 gift card from PatsyPutty, which is a shop I'm about to go and shop from. I've heard amazing things about their putty. Cannot wait to give them a try. Next, I have an autumn pen that's been created by Obrien Pens and Castaway as part of a collab that they're doing with these. I've actually seen these blanks. They're so pretty. So they've donated a pen for me to give away this week. I have a $10 gift card for Galloway's Gallery. They make some really cute minders. There's a discount code you can use for Drills and Chills, and they have a whole section of kind of autumn and Halloween themed cover minders if you want, a cute coordinating minder accessory for your kit. I also have a putty pack from Randa's Crafty Corner, who has been a longtime sponsor of Drills and Chills, and I regularly use their putty in my multi-placer. They've been around for a long time, and I think they have some really cute seasonal putties for the event as well. And then I also have a prize donation from WeeWax, who has done a special Drills and Chills themed scent and pack for the event, and I really love using WeeWax in my single placer, and they have also been a longtime sponsor of Drills and Chills, and the owner Laura has a YouTube channel. If you haven't checked her out before, it's Anxiety Art Adventures. So huge thank you to all of our sponsors. These prizes are going to go to different winners, so that means that I think I said I have 8. I think I miscounted and I have 7. Anyway, I'll double check that. Each of these prizes is going to go to different people, so that means multiple winners will be selected from this week's week 1 giveaways. As far as how to enter, there are 2 important steps. First, you need to fill out the event entry form, which it's very possible you've already filled out this form. It was linked in our kickoff videos and in the Facebook group and stuff. This form stays the same throughout the entire event, so you fill it out once, you're good to go. If you've decided to change the painting that you're working on, if you're planning to enter for the grand prize, by the way, you can either email me the new start picture, or you can just fill out the form again. We eliminate duplicates. It's not a huge deal. So anyway, for the weekly giveaways though, please fill out that entry form. And then I think most of these prizes, some of them are international, some are US only, and there is a box to check on the form. If you live internationally and you're willing to pay the difference in shipping from the US, some of our sponsors will ship internationally if you're willing to cover the cost. So just of the shipping difference. So anyway, so fill out the form. And then step 2 is to leave a comment on this video. And let's have you respond to the question of, do you prefer the cozy side of fall or the spooky Halloween aspect? So leave a comment on this video letting me know what your answer to that particular question is. And if you are so inclined, let me know why that is. I would just ask that please, in your comment, do not include the words, giveaway or prize or anything like that. Those get automatically filtered out. They tend to attract, bots and spammers and stuff. So just don't leave those in there. Just make it look natural or whatever, how you're responding to that and commenting on this video. Now, this giveaway, the week 1 giveaway, is going to stay open through Thursday. Let's see, that's Thursday, August 12th at 11:59 p.m. Pacific time. That means you have 5-ish days to enter, 5 or 6 days to enter. It'll close 11:59 p.m. Pacific time. I will draw my winners, and I'm going to announce my week 1 giveaway winners in my week 2 video. Our weekly videos are planned to go up on Saturdays. Of course, sometimes life happens. They may go up a day late on Sunday. If that's the case, I'll announce the winners, on Sunday. Whenever that week 2 video goes up is when you'll hear me announce my winners. Lindsay, I'm sure, will announce her week 1 winners in, however she says that she's going to be doing her announcements. So please make sure that you, follow those instructions and everything, and make sure we have your email correct and everything, and your YouTube name as it appears as best you can on the form as asked. And yeah, good luck to everyone. And I just have to say a huge thank you again to our sponsors for their incredible generosity and donations. You'll hear me say it every week, but I mean it every single week, that we could not possibly have made Drills and Chills happen without the generosity of our sponsors. And we really thank them for these donations that make this event possible. Our grand prizes, we'll give you more details on exactly what those are. We're still nailing down the final details, because we're still tying up some loose ends with some sponsors we've been talking to. But our grand prize packs there are currently planned to be 4. That may go up. I don't think it's going to go down. It may go up. We currently have 4 grand prize packs planned that each have multiple things in them that we'll be giving away, and they are very, very generous. So if you want to be entering for the grand prize, check out the kickoff video. That'll give you all the details. Basically, you need to finish your kit. It needs to have been a new start, finish before October 31st. Make sure you're submitting the exit form with a picture of your completed kit, and that it is licensed. And yeah, 1 entry per person, all the details from the kickoff video. But anyway, let's go ahead and hop back over and answer a couple more of these would you rather questions, and then I'll wrap up with you guys. Okay, so just a couple more would you rather questions. Number 7. This is a term I don't know that I've ever seen before, and is this really a thing? You'll have to tell me. Would you rather go leaf peeping in New England or see the Thanksgiving Day parade in NYC? Leaf peeping, is that really a thing? Is it just go look at the leaves? I'm so confused. We're just gonna use our context clues and go with, okay, we're going to look at the pretty leaves in New England. I would prefer that to the Thanksgiving Day parade in NYC. I have seen videos on the news of the parade and how crowded it is, and that just looks like an absolute, it looks like kind of a nightmare. So past to that, I think I would rather go look at some pretty fall leaves. Question 8 is, would you rather attend a haunted house or gather for a bonfire? I'm sure you'll be shocked to hear that I would much rather gather for a bonfire. Haunted houses, scary movies, it's not for me. If you love it, I love it for you, but it's not for me. That's, no. Give me the bonfire with all the like soothing fire noises, hanging out with friends, and making s'mores and drinking hot apple cider. Yeah, that sounds like my happy place. Number 9, would you rather curl up with a book or have a movie marathon? It depends. If I am hanging with my husband, movie marathon. We have absolutely done that before. And he's a movie buff and he's turned me into a little bit of one. But I'm quite the reader. I love reading. And so curling up with a book, that's an automatic part of my days anyway. So, can I have both? No, if I had to pick, if it's just for me, it's got to be curling up with a book. If I'm by myself, I'm not going to sit down and do a movie marathon. What I will do though is I'll put on shows and basically binge shows while I'm diamond painting. So it's kind of like a movie marathon. And then the last question on these would you rathers is, would you rather host a cheese and wine night or a cookie decorating party? Oh, I would love to do a cookie decorating party. I've done these before. My mom is actually quite the baker. This is more for me associated with Christmas, like Christmas cookies, than it is with fall. I don't really think of cookie decorating as being a fall thing. Maybe I should be a part of making it one, I guess. But no, I love cookie decorating, and it's something fun that I've like done with my kids, and I've had some of my friends with their kids over before to do like a cookie decorating day. Again, definitely more related to Christmas than fall, but then again, I would also love a girls' night with a cheese and wine, though not to be a party pooper, wine is a major migraine trigger for me, so I would just be enjoying spending time with my friends. That's the end of the would you rather questions, and I will go ahead and wrap this video up here so that this isn't a crazy long week 1 video. But I would love to hear from you in the comments any of these questions that you feel like responding to, and if you're interested in entering for the weekly giveaways here on my channel, just follow the instructions I gave you earlier. And best of luck to everybody, and thanks for joining me for week 1 of Drills and Chills. If you want to make sure that you're not missing our weekly updates and weekly videos where we're continuing to give away, between our 2 channels, it's like double digits of prizes every single week. Make sure you're subscribed to both my channel and Lindsay's. If you like, you can hit the bell to turn on notifications for when our videos go live. We'll also be posting, like I post a lot of videos during the week that aren't, Drills and Chills event videos. So if you like diamond painting and want to see things like unboxings or tutorials or reviews, or I do weekly whip and chats that are kind of similar to this in vibe, but it's more just talking about life and diamond painting and stuff in general. I put those up on Mondays. So if that all sounds good to you, definitely subscribe, and I'd love to have you as part of my community here. But either way, thanks for joining in on Drills and Chills, you guys. We have had an amazing number of submissions already. I know that this is without me filtering out the duplicates, but just on the entry form, we've had over 2,000 people submit entry forms already. But keep in mind that in order to be entering for this week's giveaway specifically, you will have to have followed an additional set of instructions that I've given you earlier in this video. So it doesn't necessarily mean that all 2,000 of those people are going to be entering for these weekly giveaways. It's more about who followed the other instructions on this video. Anyway, I'm gonna let you go for real. I hope that you are enjoying the start of Drills and Chills and the fall season where you are. I certainly hope that it is cooler where you are than it is where I am. Let's get into some fall weather soon, please. But anyway, I hope you have a day and a week that's as amazing as you are. I'll talk to you again soon. Bye.